The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
EMissy K Show. EMissy K Show. EMissy K Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, see Missy K. Hey, EMissy K. Her beauty and passion, talk music, passion, loose lips, red cup, love Jones. She's always on Facebook, Instagram, taking calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the EMissy K Show.
Hello, welcome to the EMissy K's Loose Lip Show. I have some of our viewers, they say that song is so funny to me.
I love it.
They be like, EMissy K. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome to the EMissy K's Loose Lip Show. I am your girl, EMissy K. And I hope y'all excited for another hump day with the ladies of Loose Lips.
Yes.
So today we have with us our beautiful host, looking sexy as all get out in her yellow.
Good evening, everyone.
Miss Lady D's.
She got the arms out and stuff. This is the girl Lala. Hey.
Lala. And then we have our special guest, Francesca Lewis.
Hey.
Isn't she pretty?
MUA
Yes.
and entrepreneur.
Yes.
Bossing up on y'all with her own makeup line.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that later on. But right now, we're going to
Beautiful.
get into Lala Young's What's
wow.
on Everyone's Lips.
My whole 15 minutes. Hey. How are you guys?
I'm fine, thank you.
We have fun this weekend.
Oh, yes. We went to Taste of
Taste of
Inglewood.
It was so nice.
Yeah. You know what I loved about that?
Yes.
If you guys go to our IG page or our Facebook page, it's like almost all the pictures that we took with people, it was people who have been on our show.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
All of our shows.
Or our stages.
Yes.
We had Kim
Everything.
Berry,
Yes. That was
Keisha
so
Callie, Zia Wilson was
Zia.
Mr.
performing.
Williams.
Everybody.
Yes.
Oh, Zia killed it.
Yes, she
killed
did. We had Smooth,
Yes.
Mr. Smooth one. We took a picture of him. He's been on some of our stages with Love Jones LA.
Yes.
It was really cool. I was like, oh, this
Bringing
is
it
dope.
back. Bringing it back.
Yes. That just shows me that we are really involved in our community and
Definitely.
we are hitting where we need to be.
Definitely.
And I love you guys and I appreciate you guys for taking the journey with me.
Oh,
Seriously.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's been fun. From day one, I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. It's good.
That wasn't quite that way. I remember we were almost scared half to death. Everybody but her.
I was.
Oh, we about to go back down.
we going to do what?
I
was
get
scared.
talk.
There was like a video of me was like, ooh, I was like over there on the side.
You couldn't get Lala to talk for nothing. Now we can't get her to shut up.
Right.
So
I remember that. Huh? Where they keep turning the mic up. She's so sexy.
my son was like, Mom, you really need to like talk louder. Talk louder. I was like, I'm trying. I am. Anyway, we I think it's been like probably 4 months since Toya Brown. We were following her case on how
Yes.
she was actually sentenced to life. She did 15. And there were a couple of people who were rooting for her or standing for her to be released because it happened when she was 14. And if you guys don't know about it, she was sex trafficked.
Yes.
You could say that. And one of her Johns, she was doing this when she was 14. She actually killed him because he was trying to do something to her. I wasn't sure exactly what he was trying to do, but it was hurt her. But she killed him. And they were giving her life. So she's actually out.
Free.
She's actually
Free at
out.
last.
Yeah.
Free at last.
That right there is
She shouldn't have been in the first place. That's
But
crazy.
you know the laws, how they're set up.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
she got her get out of jail free
Yes.
card.
It's really
for her.
nice, really good. So, hopefully it can help others that are going down that road or
Yeah.
actually not even that, have other family members or people getting involved with these young girls because she was 14.
Yeah, she's in a position to do some really good work.
Yes,
Yes,
and help
she is.
others.
And I hope she
definitely.
does.
Yes.
Yeah.
she's still,
It's such a sad
of age
story,
to be
though.
able to help someone.
Yeah, I love it when we could turn negatives into positives.
Definitely,
I think she's definitely going to do that.
She got a lot of, I think, healing for herself first, then be able to help someone else. So I guess following along with everyone else is have them heal, get the help that they need mentally to even come out of something like that, being a prostitute at 13, 12, and then right after that being in jail for 15 years. So your whole life is gone.
Yeah.
So to be able to get out and then start all over, it's like, where do you start?
Right.
You can't, you want to help someone, but you definitely got to start helping yourself. So
Yeah.
Well, hopefully there's some people waiting with open arms to assist her back into society, and help her on this journey.
Well, hopefully, yeah. We pray that that's exactly what's going to happen. So I guess I got a good news and then bad news. It's crazy. So 2 more mass shootings.
Yes.
There was one in Ohio and also Texas.
Yeah.
El Paso, Texas. And El Paso was like 22 people that were killed in Walmart.
Yeah.
And he came so far just to do this killing. And there is a site that's on the internet that's called 8chan, is 8 CHAN, and then there's a 4chan CHAN. And these are websites where you can be on there anonymous and talk about the things that's basically against other minority groups as far as killings and what you want to do, and they can't track it. People know about it, and now they're starting to talk about let's shut it down. But he has a letter. There's a letter that he did write stating exactly what he wanted to do and how he was going to do it. And he was targeting minorities, Hispanics, and he was saying that he got some of this from the president. He got some of it from just other groups that have issues with, minorities, Hispanics, blacks, and just us, period. So the question that I posed was, because after you read exactly why he was saying what he was doing, and he said, I want to kill immigrants because they should not be here. This is what he's saying, of same mind.
Okay.
But then the incoming message is
That was cute.
what they were saying was, well, the reason why he's doing this is because of the video games that he was playing.
Video games.
But he's telling you, no, I'm doing this for this reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it's because of the video games that he went off and killed all these people.
Where did they even get that from?
I don't know. It's like they pulled it from out of the air. Let's blame it on this.
Was in his memoirs or something?
No, because even his parents and his grandparents was like, they don't know where this came from because that's not how he was raised. First of all, and he's 21.
Right.
He's 21. Where he got the gun, and I also read that I think it was his grandmother or his mom who actually called the police and said that their child had this type of gun, and they did nothing. She was like, I don't know why he had this type of gun. Could be something more into that, but she did say that he had this gun and she didn't understand why he had it.
You know what? I was watching, my mom knows I watch a lot of the shows about how people got killed and stuff.
Right.
Does she binge on that stuff?
And there was a detective on there that said, if you see, certain behaviors or this type of gun or whatever, then you should call the authorities. But do you know that unless something is being done, they can't do anything?
Right.
That's right.
It's like, okay, you
point?
can say whatever you want, or you can have the gun in your possession, but it's nothing that they can really do about it until you do something.
Especially if it's in their name, if they purchased it legally.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's like you can tell, but and they're gonna tell them, okay, hey, why do you have this gun? You tell them, oh, it's for protection, and say, oh, okay,
that's insane.
And that's it.
So even if they do put a ban, because they're saying, okay, we should even put a ban on guns or the type of guns that are being sold. Where was he able to get a gun that's able to be shot that many rounds and that? Because it was like probably within a couple of minutes, he killed 22 people, walked in there. And he was able to walk away, and they handcuffed him. The guy that was in Dayton, Ohio, they actually killed him.
Yeah.
And if you see little clips, there was a
He's the one that killed his sister too, right?
yes, in the car.
Oh, wow.
In the car, there was a.
Oh, she was in the car. She wasn't in
They
the.
were in a car. I think she was in the car with her boyfriend. She was in the car with her boyfriend. But it's like two different scenarios where one couple, their shots was going. There were so many shots, and as they were running, this young lady fell to the ground, and I don't know, she hit her head so hard she couldn't get up. So you see her boyfriend get on top of her and cover her,
Yeah.
so she wouldn't get in. Then you see him moving off to the side, and they were actually able to get up and then walk away and get away from it. But then the one in Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, there was another lady who just had a baby, and she got shot in the head.
Yeah.
And she was able to FaceTime her man to
Yeah.
let him know this
I
is
saw
what
that.
happened. Take care of the kids. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. She had a brand
Wow.
new baby.
Yes.
2 kids.
So
yeah.
I know they have a GoFundMe. She's raised tons of money for the family and stuff like that. It's just insane. And it's just happening over and over again. The question that I did have is, do you think video games influence any individual into doing something like this severe mass shooting, as well as do you think even banning these type of guns is going to help the situation?
You can put a ban on a whole lot of things,
Yeah.
but people have ways of getting things.
Right.
Or getting what they need in these type of situations. And as far as the video games go, it just depends on the person's mental mind state.
Right.
Because there are proven cases where people say that, okay, I got this behavior from playing certain video games. I mean, just like back in the day when we were younger, we want to fight like Tekken. But now the video games are way more severe and way more graphic.
Right.
So yeah, I would say probably.
No.
Right.
No.
As violent as they are.
I don't think so, because even when I was in high school, I played video games. I played the San Andreas. I played the you're taking somebody out the car, you play. If you ever seen the game, it's explicit. It is explicit. And I don't feel like I've never been set here or influenced by a video game. My nephews, my brothers, especially my brothers, like they play video games all the time, and they're grown. These are grown men, adults, and they play all types of games, whether it's shooting games, whether it's basketball. So I don't feel that has anything to do with it. I feel like it's who you surround yourself with, what you're into personally, and now that may be influence, yes.
Right.
And if you're going to ban something, you can ban things all day long. That doesn't mean that's not going to happen. They ban fireworks in Long Beach, but it still happens.
Right. Exactly.
There's
You know what I'm saying? Like, it still happens.
Exactly.
There's still someone
And
selling
even
them.
with the video games, it's like, you think about this, like I said, when it goes into the person's mental mind state. How many of you guys have ever played the game Pole Position? And then by the time you became of age, you just knew how to drive. Because you played so much pole position. In your mind, you're like, oh, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to do, but it's not the same thing.
Right.
And so if you don't have the mental mind state to tell you, like, this is not reality.
Right.
This is reality. That's not reality. You need to stop. Like I tell people all the time, my youngest son, he don't have breaks. When his mind tell him to do something, he just does it.
Right.
So it just depends on the individual person.
Right. Mom, what do you think?
They said it all. I'm done.
Well,
what's there to say? I mean, I think it's a state of mind.
Right.
If you have a mental issue before you start playing these games, it just feeds into it.
Yeah.
You have no real filter, you have no line between reality and play.
Right.
Pretty much. So, if you think about all the ones that have done this, that they've spoken to, they've managed to speak to, they were not right in the head.
No.
They were all weird. They were weirdos. So,
Interesting.
Outcast, when
They feel
got all this
singled
stuff
out.
going. Yeah,
They
all
got
kind of stuff going on.
with them. It can be family. It could be just in their career. It could be
All the stuff is
anything.
just festering in there.
Yeah, and
waiting for an outlet.
help.
You think bullying have anything to do with it?
No, I don't think
no?
so.
No?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's wrap. That's it. It was a downer. I didn't get a chance to talk about sex, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll talk about that next. This is your girl, Lala, with EMissy K. Loose Lips Show. You can find me on EMissy K. Loose Lips on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And we have this incredible group where we talk about holiday spirit and anal sex and stuff like that. So up next is our break and the lovely Lady D's with Lifestyles According to Lady D. Thank you.
We'll be back.
I'm tired of hearing the same thing. Playing around with other lovers. How you doing this? Playing around. You say you need to do your own thing. Say you need to do your own thing. If you don't want me, you don't want me, yeah. Let me go then.
Starting now, it was so beautiful.
It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And I'll never felt this way now, baby.
And I'll never let you take me back this way.
Tired of hearing the same things. Tired of you telling me what to do, baby. Playing around with other lovers. Said I think you want the phone later now. You say you need to do your own thing. You say you need to do your own thing.
If you don't want me,
hey, hey.
let me go then.
Tired of hearing the same things. Said I'm tired of hearing the same thing. Playing around with other lovers. Playing around. You say you need to do your own thing. Say you need to do your own thing.
If you don't want me,
You don't want me. Let me go.
And welcome back to the EMissy K's Loose Lip Show. That was Blue Mitchell, and happy birthday!
Happy
So,
birthday.
Happy birthday, Blue. And we also miss LaRon Pierce, our engineer. So happy birthday.
Happy
We're going to hear his music later on in the
Yes.
show. So stay
All right.
tuned for that. And we want to see those hearts if you guys like it. But right now we're going to get into lifestyles according to Lady D's. What's up, bro?
I don't know. You know, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
And thank you for being there. You know, last week we talked about depression and there are the different causes of depression. And one of the things we talked about is people being depressed because they don't particularly like their lifestyle. And you kind of come to that conclusion when you start to compare your life with other people's lives.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I don't know if that's such a good idea, but it does kind of shed some light on where
Yeah, let's
you
talk about it.
She's ready to be messy already.
Yes.
My bad.
We ready
But
for it.
what I want to do is I want to try building an ideal lifestyle.
Okay.
Everybody has an idea about what they would like to see their lives be like, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent.
Right.
If you're living in whatever lifestyle you're in, that's a lifestyle you've chosen.
Right.
You know, and we do have options. But most people are too afraid
Right.
or whatever to change their lives.
Right.
So I want to ask you guys first. So if there was one thing about your lifestyle that you would change, the main thing, what would it be?
The main thing I would change about my lifestyle. I love my life. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's good.
No, I do. Let me see. I love my spirituality. I love socializing. I guess it would probably be my diet. It would be less of the things that I know I'm not supposed to have
Okay.
because of the repercussions
Okay, that's
of
important.
of those things.
It's very important.
If anything, yeah. I'm not I would say fitness, but I like to skate rather than going to the gym.
Right.
You know, because I think going to the gym after a while is boring, but I love to skate and it's exercise, so I get my exercise there. So,
And that's good because that's a huge part of our lifestyle as far as a quality lifestyle.
Right.
You know, keeping our health, you know, under control. We kind of hit on that last week too, but that's good. What about you, Francesca?
I feel like I'm going through life changes. Now I'm 32, so I feel like, you know, the partying is done. You know, I am a mother, I'm a wife, and I feel like I'm going through that change of really learning how to become a wife. Like, I feel like I was really young when me and my husband got together. Now he's older than me, so now I'm maturing more, and, you know, he may be matured a little before me. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. So I say I'm maturing more, so I took a lifestyle change with that.
Yeah.
I fasted. I got into holistic medicine and healing and things like that. So I'm studying my chakras and my crystals, and I feel like that centers me and that helps with me. So I feel like those were changes that I had to do within myself. So I feel like I've already been making some changes.
Good.
Okay. And being a good wife
yes.
is a part of a strong, healthy lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle
Yeah,
being
right.
a good
It
wife
is.
because
It's a
it's
very
it's something
serious
that
lifestyle.
you have to do. It's an effort.
And it's what you make it.
Yes.
It can only be as good as you allow it to be.
Exactly.
If you're willing to put in the work, it can be awesome.
Exactly.
You know, but if you're not and you just kind of just let it go on automatic, well,
Exactly.
you get what you get.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So that's good. La la.
First thing, I would have been a stay-at-home wife. That's what I wanted. I would not be working all these long-ass years for the man. I just, that's what I would have changed.
Okay.
And more of being an entrepreneur a lot sooner. I was afraid before. There was really no one there to say, girl, get your ass out there and just do it.
Right.
So that right there, and as well as being more into my Black culture. That's pretty much it, because I feel like right now, the more that I learn about our culture, not just self, the more I'm in love with it.
Yeah.
The more I see individuals, our Black people, I'm more in love with them and more in trying to uplift them than me uplifting myself first.
Right.
So those three things is what I would have
Little
done.
Miss Activist over here. She is such an activist.
Somebody got to do it.
Right.
Watch out, Sharpton.
Somebody got to do
Lala's
it.
on the move.
Why not Lala?
I love it. I love it.
Some people have sports on their show. We have Lala.
As far as my lifestyle, there's not a whole lot that I would change. I love my life. I love my spiritual life. I love my relationship with God. I like the things I do outside of the church. I love my concerts. And there's only one thing that was missing. And and it's not missing anymore.
That's right.
So that's going to be a drastic lifestyle change for me.
Yes.
But I welcome it.
Yeah.
I welcome it wholeheartedly.
I'm not ready for that lifestyle. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
Because I do all these things and I live my life, I enjoy my life, but sometimes it would be nice to do some of these things with somebody that you genuinely care about. Not just to be on a date,
Right.
but somebody that you genuinely share a lot of things and a lot in common.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just going through a selfish stage in life when it comes to that. Like I like me and I like my space. I've never been the type of person to say, okay, I'm gonna stay at home and I'm going to do nothing. And I have been that person for for the last few months. You know, anybody who knows me and my kids, like every weekend we gone, we jet setting, we in a car going somewhere. You know, and I just finally got to a point where it's like, okay, I just want to sit down for a second.
Yes, it feels good.
Right.
But if you're with the right person, you can have both.
Right.
You can have both. If your person understands you, then he understands that you both need me time.
Right.
You know, not just me. He also needs time himself. So if you have that kind of relationship, then it's the best of both worlds.
Easier said than done.
What?
Easier said than done. Yeah.
If you have, that's why
because when you're in a
they choose
relationship,
wisely.
they have needs too, and it's like,
Right.
I want to be selfish. I want to do me right now. I don't want to do you. Like that's just where I am.
But
I haven't always been that way, but it's where I am today.
So, and that's good to even take that though, because even though you know you need it, sometimes people don't take it. The fact that you're actually doing it is really good. That's why I sent off the kids, and I'll be at home by myself.
Or hanging with us now.
Oh, y'all like by herself.
Or with us
now. Yeah, right. Well, if you're like us and you want to make changes in your lifestyle, and sometimes life changes can be good. For a lot of people that I know, they need to make some changes, you know, but a lot of people don't have the guts to make the change. They see that they need to make changes, but they don't have the nerve or the guts to do it. And to me, that's sad. And when I talk to them about it, then they want to tell me about how strong I am. No, I just love my life and I want what's best for me and my life.
Yes.
You know, and why would I sit there dreaming of something I see over there?
Right.
And if it suits me, why can't I have it?
I agree.
I'm still breathing. I can still take care of myself. I don't need anybody to take care of me physically or whatever. So you go after what you want. And I think the first thing we need to do, if you just think you need a lifestyle change, first of all, you need to define what that is.
Right.
Because it's not the same for everybody.
True.
Right.
You know, and
Facts.
I think it should be like, you know, how when you go to the store to buy a dress, purchase a dress, it looks good on the what you call it, the rack. You can tell how long it's been since I've been to the store, huh? It looks good on the rack. The color looks good and everything, but when you take it down and you put it on, it doesn't look good on you.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. So you move on to the next thing. So that's the same thing. You may see something that you might want, you think you want to be a part of your lifestyle. But then if you try it out and it doesn't work for you, then you don't have to stay there.
Right.
Don't be afraid to abandon it, you know, and go on to the next thing.
Right.
And most people, they kind of get stuck, you know, because they feel like they're obligated to stick with it, you know. But you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to find out, you know, find what suits you. Eliminate all unnecessary stuff. Unnecessary people, you know, with all that negative talk. You know, you need to get rid of all your own negative thoughts, get out of your own way, you know, and clear your mind and clear your space in order to make change. Because as long as you got people in your ear, people going to always have something to say. Girl, you don't need to do that, you know, because they themselves are stuck, you know, so they don't want you to move and make and improve it in your own life, right? And then once you eliminate that, you find out what works best for you, then you move on to the next thing. But you have to keep doing it for a while until it becomes like a habit.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
It has to become a habit.
Yes.
Right.
A lifestyle.
A life. That's what it leads to a lifestyle.
Yes,
Exactly.
it leads to a lifestyle.
Exactly. So don't be afraid to change your life, and don't let people tell you what you need to do or not do for your own benefit. You know. I'm just, thank God, I'm happy with my life. And if I see something I need to change, I change it. I don't care what people have to say.
Right.
I could say this, with how you live your life, I feel is really good based off the people you come in contact. For instance, my sister, because we were doing like a dinner, and she always has nothing but positive things to say. So your energy, everything that you do, how you live, pours onto her.
Right.
As well as, you know, what we do and stuff like that. So that means a lot. So based off of how you live it, I can say you're doing it very well.
Right.
So,
Yes.
But it matters that you surround yourself by very positive people. I got a couple people in my life that if I listen to them, I'd be trying to jump off the Empire State Building somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not solicited. I mean, this is like, you know, and the good part about this is that when they look at my daughter, they said, you know, I get it. You know, I get what because she's like you.
Yes.
You know, she just go for what she wants and doesn't care what people think.
Right.
You know, is what's best for her.
Right.
And I like that. So
Right.
Anyway, this has been Lady D's and the lifestyle according to Lady D's, and we're trying to build ideal lifestyles.
Right.
Don't be afraid to change. We're going to take a break, and when we return, we're going to get lipped with with our special guest and the boss, EMissy K.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Be back in 2 minutes.
Yes.
Break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down. You are my life, you're my sunrise, you're my break it down. You are my life, you are my love, you're all I need, baby. You're all I break it down. You are my life, you're my sunrise, you're my break it dawn. You are my life, you are my love, you're all I need, baby. You're all I want. You came into my life, you opened up my eyes. Never felt nothing like this, baby. Wasn't looking for too much. You took me by surprise. Your love keeps me breathing. You held me close. You rocked me slow. Your loving touched my body, mind, and soul. You set me free. My everything. Your music makes me wanna sing. You are my life, you're my sunrise, you're my break of dawn. You are my life.
Hello and welcome back to the EMissy K's Loose Lip Show. And we have been joined by our special guest, Miss Francesca Lewis.
y'all.
Queen Sugar to y'all.
Sugar herself.
How are you doing, lady?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good. And I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. So, we understand that you are like the jack of all trades when it comes to skincare, right? And beating faces and all that stuff. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Francesca, the makeup artist. I am an esthetician. I am a makeup artist. I am creator and CEO of Brown Sugar Makeup Artistry, Brown Sugar Skincare, Brown Sugar Body Scrubs.
Go, girl.
Brown
Go.
Sugar Cosmetics.
All right, Brown Sugar.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
I said, you got to list that yourself.
Wow.
Girl.
Wow.
So how did you get started?
I've loved makeup since I was a little girl. I remember being in the car, putting on my mama lipstick and stuff like that. I took it serious about 3 years ago, and my husband pushed me to go to school. So
Nice.
I went ahead. He found me some schools. I looked at them, and I went ahead, picked which one I liked. And I didn't want to be a certified makeup artist or anything like that. So I went ahead, and I was like, okay, the only way I could become licensed was to become an esthetician.
Okay.
Right.
Took that journey, went through school, did everything for that, and here I am today.
Does it take long?
Nice.
Does it class?
It was supposed to take me 6 months. I did it in like 4.5.
Okay.
So it was just
All right, girl.
what you put to it. I was just trying to hurry up and get it
Get it
done
out.
with. I had a set goal of when I wanted to
so
be
cool.
done, and that's when I did it.
Well, I'm going to say kudos to your husband for that support because you
Yes.
definitely need it. But as many levels of artist that you're doing, you definitely need that support.
Yeah.
So kudos to husband, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do you how are you branding? Do you have like a website, or you have an actual physical location?
So I do have, you guys can come to the Sugar Shack, which is the studio where you can find me. I will do your facials there, makeup, custom skincare, things like that. You can get consultations and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can also find me on Instagram at brown_sugar_makeup artistry, as well as Francesca _makeup artist.
Okay. So I have like this really crazy skin. So, I want some advice. Like, I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, but when I do, I'm like, I don't know if I should use like a powder foundation, or I should use like, what they call it, the liquids, or what. Like, what would be your advice?
If you have oily skin, I just suggest that you go towards a matte. And make sure that you use a primer, because if you're not using a primer, then it's just going to seep through your skin and stuff like that. So it's all about, what you use before you even apply your makeup.
Okay.
So to speak.
So a primer, is that different from a concealer?
Yes.
I don't know nothing about makeup, so I'm asking these questions. I want to learn.
I'm at the same boat.
Yeah, I do what I can, if I have to.
Right.
But for the most part, I don't know, and I want to learn. So, go ahead.
A primer is more or less, it's going to close your pores as well. Some of them can be moisturized. I have a primer on my line, which is as well as a moisturizer. So that's our Hydrate and Glow Cream. And it's, all my products are vegan. So everything is made by me, one by one.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm in there working hard for everybody. I'm working hard for your skin. So, you can use it as a moisturizer, as a primer, so it's going to close your pores, so you don't want nothing bad to get in your skin. You want to keep them closed, so that's going to help you from getting blemishes. It's going to help you from getting bumps on your face, things like that, where people say, oh, well, I've worn makeup and I put this on my face, but did you use a primer? Did you tone your skin? Did you put on a moisturizer on your skin? Are you going to protect your skin? Did you put an SPF on your skin?
Okay.
So to speak.
Right.
So, yeah.
Did it take you long to get your brand going as far as like the permits and license for creating your own makeup?
It took me, it was just me going through school. I had to get licensed to go to school. So it took me like 4.5, 5 months to go to school. And what it was, my teacher actually, shout out to Miss Rebecca at that, my teacher, she decided for me to go ahead, and when we got into the chemical part of school, I liked it. I was like, and she was just like, you really know this. Like, I knew how to mix stuff. I knew that this didn't go with this. And once we got into the natural part, that's what I liked more. Okay. So then it was all a body scrub. It was just supposed to be a body scrub line. Oh, I can do this, and I like this, and okay, let's do this. And it went from a body scrub. Somebody said, hey, I got oily skin. Can you do this? It went from a toner. It went from a toner to a rose water. It went from a
so the body scrub was the first product?
Scrub was the first product. Nice. And then it went from like that until this whole skincare line. And then it went from that to, okay, what else can I do?
Good.
And so it was just me taking the time and the steps to pretty much do it through school, figure it out, because everything that I have on my line I use. Good. And it was me testing it out for 5 to 6 months myself.
Exactly.
Before I could put it out to the next person.
Awesome.
Exactly. Okay.
So right now they have like this vegetable glycerin craze right now. Are you familiar with it? Okay. Now, what is up with that? Like, is it good? Is it not good?
I mean, it's an emollient. It's a skin softener. So I don't use it per se by itself.
I was going to say, do you use it in any of your products?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arthur said he loves the Sugar Shack.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Things like that.
So you just use it to make makeups.
It's not even, I don't use it for my makeup line. I use it more or less towards the skincare line.
Okay.
So to speak.
So let's talk about the skincare line.
What you want to know?
Okay.
For oily skin.
Right.
Oily skin. So you can also use my facial wash. I have a hydrating facial wash, which has baking soda in it. Really good to help break down your oil in your skin, as well as open and cleanse your skin as well. You can also use my lavender toner, which is as well as a antibacterial. It's a what I'm trying to say. It's antibacterial as well as it's inflammatory. There you go. It's inflammatory.
So how do you feel about like the homemade facial mask, like the peels and stuff?
Well, I do the mask. That's why I say I do custom skincare. So if you were looking for specific something, I also offer, each month something different. I might throw a special in there. Hey, we have avocado mask this month. Or we're doing oatmeal honey mask. Oh, hey, you can add for an additional $10 to your facial. It can be a homemade custom mask.
Okay.
It's just all depending on what you need for your skin. I'm not gonna offer it. Maybe she doesn't need that.
So stay away from the ones that are not nice in store.
I mean, I like them. I'm not gonna lie. The little sheet masks. Yeah, those are nice. Okay. I like to use those for myself. And if you put them in the refrigerator or in the freezer, they feel really good.
Okay.
And I went to a couple spas and they give them to you. The same things that you find in there, they give them to you.
Oh, okay.
Do you do the the chemical peels and stuff like that?
I do chemical peels. I do microdermabrasion. Nice. I do also as well as black hair removal extraction facials. Those are my favorite.
Those are nice. Those are good.
We have a conversation.
Yes, we gotta get in there. Those are nice.
Yeah. So, what do you want our viewers to take from this interview today? Like, what do you want them to know? We've asked you all our questions. What do you want our viewers to know about you or about your lines?
Don't be afraid to try vegan skincare. I've noticed that's like the thing right now. It's like, oh, well, I don't know.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I'm not sure. A lot of places, you'll get that. Or it's you need to support your black people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing. Yes. Support. I mean, if you can sit here and go in the store and spend $30 on NARS, why can't you sit here and spend the same thing? But it's no chemicals in it. It's not going to harm your skin. And I made my line specifically because I'm a mixed baby, but it's hard for me to find things for my skin. It's hard for me to put stuff on my skin. So I'm taking the time out to sit here and try everything before I even put it out for you.
I'm allergic to everything under the kitchen sink.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was the problem with me. I was allergic to everything. So it was just something sort of, you know what? I can't just be that girl that can only use Noxzema and think that this is okay. Like, I need more.
Oh, I can't use Noxzema. That burned my face, my whole face. It was horrible.
Then it shouldn't be on it. If it's burning, it got to go.
Yeah, that was all bad.
What struggles did you...
I literally, it burned my face.
I'm sorry. The struggles that you have creating your makeup line, skincare line, or just being in business, period.
Struggles creating... None. I mean, I have none. If I think about it, I want to do it, I'm going to study and I'll put it to it. And that's nothing for me.
That's key.
Okay. I love it. I love what I do. Okay. So for me, it's not work. Like when I leave, like if I was sitting here reading some stuff that I was writing before I even got here. So it's always business for me.
Yeah.
Something that I struggle is putting out new product. You might be afraid to... It may not be selling like it should be selling.
Right.
And that was something that I had to learn.
Right.
Just still keep it on the line.
Right.
But don't just get discouraged. Like, that was my thing. Right. Like, my Hydrate and Glow Oil, I was like, I'm about to take this off the line. And nobody's buying this. Right. Every time I do an event, it's not selling like I wanted to sell. Right. One event, it was a guy. And this is if you ever seen it online, it's glittery. It's real shimmery. The guy walked up and he was like, hey, what's this? And I'm telling him what it is and the benefits it has. And he was like, okay, can I get this bottle? Somebody else walked up and they wanted it too. Right. And then it was just like, this. Yeah. And then I noticed that it was the guys coming to buy the oil. And I was like, okay, there you y'all go. Using this with y'all ladies. Yeah. Okay. So that's how I had to think about it. Okay, wait a minute. Let me change this up and notice what I got.
Market it totally different.
Exactly.
So it went from just being a body oil to where I've added a little more. And now it's a massage oil as well. So
nice.
Did you bring some?
No, but I got something for y'all later. I'm sending it.
I'm like, I want to try that.
Right. We're gonna take a break and then we're gonna come back.
Yes.
And kind of wrap up your interview, and then we're gonna get into some zip your lips today, ladies.
Let's go.
Mine is already zipped.
Zip it. No, you gotta get zipped.
So we'll be right back after this break from our birthday boy.
Watch this. Girl, it's been a minute since I saw your pretty face, but I have to admit it, you caught me off guard with your figure waist. It's so good to see you smile. I know it's been a while. Wait, why are you walking away? Why? I just wanna know who you are, babe. Please help me try to understand on why I can never be your man. I feel like at times I got something to prove, cause all I want is to get close to you. Why you playing hard to get? That's a damn shame. But then turn around, start messing with these lames. I'm telling you how I feel, I'm telling the truth, cause I'm cursing for real. Please, don't push me away, I just wanna get to know ya. I know you don't wanna hear what I gotta say, but I really wanna know ya. Please don't run away, I just wanna get to know ya. I know you don't wanna hear what I gotta say, but I really wanna know ya. Baby girl, you trippin', you don't know what you're missing. Hey, I already told you I'm that guy. Please hear me out and give me a try. Hey, baby girl, you trippin', you don't know what you're missing. Hey, I already told you I'm that guy. Please hear me out and give me a try. Hey. Wait a minute. Please don't walk away, let me finish. I'm trying to know and figure you out at the same time. I really have a thing for you, please be mine. Wait, I know what you're thinking. I'm a low life nigga trying to hit it. You mistaken from a guy trying to build you up. Never the type of man wanna cash you up. But please help me try to understand on why I can never be your man. I feel like at times I got something to prove, cause all I want is to get close to you. Why you playing hard to get? That's a damn shame. But then turn around, start messing with these lames. I'm telling you how I feel, I'm telling the truth, cause I'm cursing for real. Please, don't push me away, I just wanna get to know ya. I know you don't wanna hear what I gotta say, but I really wanna know ya. Please don't run away, I just wanna get to know ya. I know you don't wanna hear what I gotta say, but I really wanna know ya.
Hello and welcome back to the EMissy K's Loose Lips Show.
He just come
So,
chatter.
y'all ready for some get lipped?
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's get zipped. We're going to zip our lips. So what this is, Francesca, everybody except me has 60 seconds.
No, you too.
Everybody has 60 seconds to say what's on their mind, and then they have to zip your lips so that they can be forever be zipped. We don't want to hear about it anymore. You can talk about anything that we talked about earlier in the show. You can promote your brand, but you only got 60 seconds to do it. LaRon, you got me on the timer? Let's do this. Lady D's.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you, Francesca, for coming. I'm excited about being introduced to your line. Yeah. And I want to give a special thanks to all of my friends and loved ones for being there and following us every Wednesday. God bless you.
You got more time.
Whatever.
Keep going.
Y'all better move on. I don't filibuster. I said what I had to say.
Going.
La Young.
Stop it like that. Okay, this is your girl, Lala. Y'all already know that, right? So on October 5th, there is a jazz fest in Carson that I have been doing every year. So it's really cool. You guys need to come out, relax, come and enjoy some of the beautiful Black Storm brand articles and items that I have. Also, make sure you pay attention to your kids. If they are not talking, if they are not energetic, that means something is wrong. It is not normal for a kid to sit in their room all day long. If they have their phone in their face, take that shit off their face. Have time where you sit at the table, eat, talk about their days, love them, hug them, kiss them, whatever you need to do, but it needs to be done.
I actually agree with her.
Seriously.
I don't disagree. I just said she went from the concert to like.
I'm just saying, hey.
She got 60 seconds.
This is what y'all have to do, seriously, because of what's been going on in the world.
Yeah.
Shut it.
And my son is a senior this year. And
My
baby. Oh my goodness.
Time is up. Don't open your mouth.
Francesca, Queen Sugar
herself. Well, Y'all can check me this Saturday if you guys are going to BeautyCon. I will be at BeautyCon LA. I will be around, walking around. I will have samples on me. I will be having all kind of little goodies. You can also catch me at, what else do I have going on? I have so much going on.
Wrong roll.
Y'all can follow me at my pages at Francesca_the_makeup artist. You can see my itinerary there because I do post it randomly. And also, this weekend, y'all have a special 4 for $16 on lip glosses. So go ahead and get at me.
Oh,
yes.
I want some.
You still got time. Let's go.
Oh, I still have time? Oh, I have 20 seconds. For sure. Thank you, husband, for this.
Right.
Shout out to Ambition Nutrition 24 for getting me on.
Awesome.
Shout out to my Sugar Squad, all of my faithful customers, clients, the whole movement, the brown sugar movement. So thank you to y'all, because without y'all, I would not be here today.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Time's up. That was a good 20 seconds right there.
Her husband reached out to me and to have her on the show. So I want to thank him too. I was on his IG page and I was looking at some of his posts and he was like, the 7-day challenge. Girl, please. Hold on. I want to see if I can find that. I said, Haley, we are not. She was like, oh, Mom, no, we should totally do it. And then we should walk every morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would
just
die.
Fast for 2 weeks, and it was so hard.
No.
You know, it was
Fast for 2 weeks.
So what did your fasting consist of?
I'm going to.
We had no bread.
No bread, no sugar.
Pretty much no meat.
No packaged
no
meat.
meat.
Nothing. No meats.
No fish?
No fish.
Right.
That's exactly.
I'm already out.
I'm a crab leg
I'm out.
queen. I had none of that.
That was for 7 days or a month?
No, 2 weeks.
Oh, no.
I think a little over 2 weeks.
I got to send my
Yesterday was our
seafood.
last day, and today I went and I got a soda, and it burnt so bad, and I'm a soda head, so I was like, I really think I'm off soda now.
Yeah.
Wow.
But do you feel better?
2 weeks.
I mean, yes, I feel like I feel better. I've had a lot of energy.
That's
I feel
good.
great. So
what's up with the 7-day challenge?
7-day challenge. No fast food.
Oh, I can do that.
No
That's nothing.
dairy. No ice cream.
What?
Oh, that's-
No chips. No packaged meat. No white bread. No soda. No alcohol. No
Not
sugar.
even wine?
Wait a minute.
No
I can't even have
alcohol.
no
Have me
No
at the ice
sugar.
cream, no.
And no sugar. And no processed meat.
I can do that.
I can do that. The ice cream,
Even
and
the
and
wine, I can do
drink
that.
Is where I'm struggling.
I mean, I'm ready for a glass of wine. That was really hard because I need my wine, especially when I like to go in my studio and like my Palo Santo and I have my crystals and I'm like, wait, okay, I'm meditating. Okay, I need some wine, and I'm like, that was hard.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that. Haley was like, yeah, Mom, we can totally do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. I mean,
And we have to
after
walk
doing
every
that-
morning.
After doing the 2 weeks, I'm like, okay,
You ready?
How long is the
Like, I'm
walk?
cool on the beef, and I'm cool.
Right.
Like, I'm cool.
30
on
minutes?
chicken.
I saw a before and after picture of your husband. I said, is that 7 days?
That's like, I want to say like a year or two.
It's probably like a
It's a
lifestyle.
it's a lifestyle.
It's a
change.
lifestyle.
He did a big lifestyle change. He
That's
doesn't even
good.
drink.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
good.
He looks totally different, but he looks great.
Thank you.
That's good.
But
Hey, let's do the 7-day challenge.
you're right. No.
Not the way y'all cook. No.
No.
Wait, let
We
me
don't
eat
cook that
first.
much.
Let me come over and eat first, and then y'all can do that shit.
Well, then if y'all really gonna do it, y'all can find Hazy Keto on Instagram, and she did our meals for us, and they were really delicious, and they were good, they were tasty, and affordable as well, and it was something to where I was like, like this is something that I can actually cook, and it was good. Even my baby was trying to eat it, so
Oh wow, okay.
you know, it was good stuff.
We're gonna check that out.
Yeah.
This why y'all keep thinking
Because
French?
I don't eat a lot of that stuff anyway.
I already said no.
Nope, nope, we're not doing it.
So most of them I don't care, so that would be like a piece of cake.
You know what? We have a few announcements before we get up out of here.
But you didn't do your 60 seconds.
Epic Child Foundation is having an event. Can you put that one up for me, LaRon? So, bettering the community with and law enforcement, or I'm sorry, let me read this right. Epic Foundation, bettering the community and the law. August 17th at 10 a.m. at Greater Augustine Missionary Baptist Church. So, get your youth and get out there on August the 17th and open the lines of communication between our young people and our law enforcement.
I was about to say, what are they doing? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I was getting there. So they have special guests coming, and we're going to run this one again until the actual event. So I think we got to run it again next week. So make sure you guys follow our IG page if you want the detailed information, and we'll also post it on our group page if you haven't already. I know that I'm pulling some people from Soytat. We're definitely going to be out there. Ladies, legends. Put that one up for me, LaRon. So it's Ladies, Legends of Funk and Freestyle. And it's featuring our very own Zia.
Nice.
And they have Climax and Sunshine Anderson, Miss Chalet, our own DJ Lady Jamar is going to be in the building, Nikki Simone, and this is put on by Women of Action, which is a new women's group that I'm in. So support us.
Nice.
And that's September 7th at the, I believe that's the Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center.
Okay.
Yes. Y'all can DM me if you want tickets. And I think that's all I have for the announcements.
That's a nice venue, too. Not a bad seat in the house. That's a nice venue.
It is.
What
very
city?
nice.
Redondo.
What was that, okay.
That's where Will Donnie was.
Yeah. We have, we played some jazz. What is that? Dust to Dawn? What is it? I forgot. We played some jazz music earlier. The artist from that song will be on our show next week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so y'all know Lady D's. I mean, she's going to take over. She's going to take over.
Do you want me to stay home? Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Y'all know Lady D's like her jazz. So we're going to have a real jazzy show. All our music is going to be jazzy.
Nice.
And we'll have our jazzy guests, and it's going to be, it's going to be something different. A different lifestyle.
Yes.
Absolutely. Jazz is definitely a part of my lifestyle.
Yes.
And let me see, my 1 minute. I want to go back to Lady D's topic. When you were talking about, people, I've made some lifestyle changes, especially from when I was in my 20s, because it's 20 years later, people, But I had somebody to DM me because I posted a picture that said that I haven't changed a bit because I posted a picture. And I guess she thought that the picture was provocative, and I used to be provocative in my 20s. That was my 20s. Check my resume now, boo. Anyway.
Wait, what did she say?
What
was it? What was the message? What did she say?
That the picture was
So
too
you can't be
provocative.
The picture was too provocative.
So you can't be 40 and sexy?
Right. I guess so.
That the one. Wait, was you having
with the white shirt with the white dress on?
I know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
There was nothing wrong with the picture.
Because of that picture, I haven't changed a bit since my 20s.
You know what?
Check my resume and my bank account. Anyway, so thank you guys for tuning in to the EMissy Loose Sip Show. I love you. I appreciate you. You ladies, let's try more uplifting each other than trying to tear each other down.
And stop being haters.
Today.
Haters.
That's all I want to say, because when I was a child, I spake as a child. But now that I'm old, I put away childish things. Right. So, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
This has been the EMissy Loose Lip Show again. Happy birthday, LaRon.
Bye.
Millie, Kevin,
yes.
Felicia, OG Paul.
Right.
MBIN, Miss MIA, Mr. MIA. We love you guys.
Haley B.
Follow us everywhere. EMissy. Okay.
All right. That was nice.
EMissy K Show. EMissy K Show. EMissy K Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, see Missy K. Hey, hey, see Missy K. Her beauty and passion. talk music, passion, loose lips, red cup, love jump. She's always on Facebook, Instagram, taking calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the EMissy K Show. It's the EMissy K.